I've been a Godzilla fan since I was a kid. I remember I used to watch Godzilla in 1985 over and over again. And I also remember the King Kong films, especially King Kong Lives, featuring Linda Hamilton. But I was more of a Godzilla fan, always have been. And I was a little disappointed with Godzilla 1998 film because it was a completely different film. It was enjoyable, but still laughable. And I think they just tried to do the whole Jurassic Park element to the character, which didn't work, especially with the mini Godzillas running around Madison Square Garden, which was actually pretty funny. And the acting, again, was just really laughable in that film. At least Peter Jackson's remake of King Kong was actually way better, although it was a really long movie. And I was really excited when they announced that they were doing Godzilla, back in 2014. And I remember losing my shit when I saw the size of Godzilla. But I was really bummed out because the majority of the film focused more on the characters, and we got like a really short fight scene in the end. And I know that's pretty much what the major complaints were for that film. And Skull Island with King Kong was actually pretty awesome, and I'm glad they went in a different direction. And Godzilla King of Monsters was okay, at least, an improvement from the previous film. And I got really excited when they announced that Godzilla vs. King Kong was coming, because I actually like the Versus films, with the exception of the Alien vs. Predator films. I really think those films are horrible. Especially the Freddy vs. Jason film. And I remember the entire audience lost their collective shit in theaters and were just absolutely loving it. And obviously the human characters are always the least liked and, very poorly developed part of these films. Because we're all here to watch two classic titans battle each other and could care less about those human characters. And I was a little worried because the film seemed kind of predictable, especially when a certain character was teased in the trailer. And I did post a fan art on my page, and I made a prediction about how the film was going to end when Godzilla and King Kong were done fighting. And, that they would team up to fight against something that is the real villain of the film, kind of like Batman v Superman did. And I was very right about that part. So, is this film worth watching in theaters or HBO Max? For me, it definitely is. I'm actually going to go check out the film at 4DX tomorrow. And the last time that I watched a film at 4DX was for Captain America Civil War. And if you don't know what 4DX is, it's basically like a roller coaster ride while watching the film. It allows films to be augmented with various practical effects, including motion seats, wind, strobe lights, simulated snow, and scents. It's actually really fun. And the special effects and fight scenes in the film is just absolutely mind-blowing. The CGI is really good. And the acting is actually pretty good. It wasn't that bad. And I actually love this film more than the previous films from the MonsterVerse universe. So right now I'm going to get into spoilers. So if you haven't watched the film yet, come back when you have, watched the film. And then, you can watch the rest of the video.
Face it, Tiger, you just hit the jackpot. Woo!